If you own a business in 2025 and you don't care about your health, then you are missing so much. You are wasting literally money every single day. Think of this. There is someone in your exact niche, you know, who is healthy, has perfect blood work, and is in perfect mental and physical condition. And then there's you. What do you think who will win? Obviously, the other guy. And that this is not stressing you out makes me very, 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 very uh sick. Sick to the stomach. Because I get it. I know where it come from. I was there too. I was my whole life unhealthy, and I actually, while I was working on a business that actually failed, I realized that it not failed because of the niche. There are already successful people inside this niche. It failed because I was not mentally and physically prepared for it. And then I jumped it and I asked a lot of very, very successful entrepreneurs and asked them, how do you become so successful? I paid a lot of money for mentors and all of these people, and they all said your mental and physical condition is the key to success. There might be exceptions, of course. Take Elon Musk, okay? But there are people, and what you see now in the modern time, especially when it comes to entrepreneurs, people take more care of their health. They spend more time on this. Look at Jeff Bezos, look at Mark Zuckerberg, look at the new, very hyper successful young entrepreneurs, yeah, besides some crypto dudes, but they might be the healthiest, ever in, in the history of entrepreneurs. Today we are the healthiest. But you know why? Because today we need to perform on the highest level. Health is only a tool to have energy. We only have energy and time, okay? So for example, you scheduled 14 hours of time work. But when your energy is gone after 6 hours, you have 8 hours of nothing. And what do you do now? Well, nothing, nothing. And then there is someone who has the energy and the capacity to work for 14 hours, and that is only because he, one, is healthy physically, and B, knows mentally how to work in this condition. These are the only two things that you need to have in order to work that hard. Okay? So for example, I can work and sit here for 14 hours straight without a problem. I can record videos for 3-4 hours straight without a problem. And I only can do this because my health is in place. And I know that it sounds hard in the beginning. It is hard, and you need to put things in, and you feel sore, and then you need to restrict your diet, and maybe your diet is actually, or eating the junk food is actually your coping, or the only stress relief you have. I get it. I really get it. And for this, I recommend you, I strongly recommend you. I don't want to pitch you here, but I strongly recommend you, if you can't handle your health management by yourself, and you have the financial, capacity to pay someone who does it for you, who personally creates it, who understands what entrepreneurs and high performers need, and has the experience with other people, I'm here. you know, there are thousands of fitness gurus out there. Okay, there are thousands of fitness advisors out there. But the problem with them is basically that they have this as their main job. They that is their business. Of course, you can say my business is to do this too, to stay healthy. But when you see this, I try to build a legitimate business. I don't want to be the coach forever. I don't want to be the consultant forever. What you want to call me, you know? I want to build a big infrastructure. I hire talent. I want to, on the long run, I want to be an entrepreneur, has his health in place, and schedule his health around the day. And that is what I do now. And right now, right here, I'm the healthiest. I've ever been, and I work harder than ever before. And that's only doable because I'm healthy. So if you right now want to be healthy, you don't know where to start, or if you now think, oh man, I'm sick all the time, or I wake up and feel like rubbish, and yeah, the doctor says this and that, but really, it doesn't solve my problem. Find someone, really, or just send me a message or something like that. For real, I don't want to pitch you here, but if you really have the problem, and I know that there are entrepreneurs who have no time for this. That's why I only make the video now 7 minutes, because I know that your time is valuable, and maybe you are stressed out. Go, please, and you know invest in your health. It is very important, and the investment might seem hard in the beginning, and it really is. I know it. But think about yourself in six months from now, with a better condition mentally and physically. Not only not only your business gets better because you make sharper decisions. You're already crushing it, but you could make sharper decisions. Your personal life get better because you're less stressed out. You personally feel better because you're less stressed out, and you feel good. You look at yourself in the mirror and feel good. That's basically it. And if you invest in someone like a generic fitness coach, that will not help you. Bye bye.